Hello, and welcome to the AI Marketing Transformation Podcast, hosted by Miguel Machado, CEO and co-founder of OG.ai and Keenfolks, an AI marketing transformation agency. In each episode, we dive into the key challenges and opportunities in marketing, content, and customer experience, exploring how AI integration can drive impactful business results. Hear from top marketing leaders as they share how global brands leverage AI and data to elevate their marketing strategies and customer connections. If you're eager to innovate and stay ahead of industry trends, subscribe and join the AI marketing transformation community.
Welcome to the 11th episode of the AI Marketing Transformation Podcast. Joining us today is an exceptional marketing leader who powerfully combines consumer-centric strategies, business growth, and digital innovation, Georgina Dominguez. Currently heading marketing excellence at Opela, former Sanofi Consumer Healthcare, Georgina brings a wealth of expertise from her 15-plus years journey across major global organizations. From driving digital transformation at HP to revolutionizing consumer experiences at Texan Mobile and pioneering healthcare marketing strategies at Johnson & Johnson, she has consistently broken new ground. Welcome to the show, Georgina.
Thank you. Hi, how are you, Miguel? Thanks a lot for the invitation. Happy to connect here.
It's wonderful to have you here, Georgina. Thank you very much. Before we dive into AI in healthcare marketing, I would love to hear a bit about your career. You've been in multiple industries, from technology at HP to healthcare at Sanofi and now Opella. How has this diverse background shaped your perspective on marketing transformation and innovation?
A lot, Miguel. Definitely working for many industries among my career has been helping me to grow a lot. Not only in learn about different ways of different industries, how can evolve and revolutionize the way we do marketing. It's not the same to work for an IT company or a consumer CPG company, which everything is like pretty fast. There are another companies in which you have maybe more regulations and you need to be more creative in order to better understand how you can meet consumer needs in a more creative way, trying to evolve. For example, in this case, working for consumer healthcare, how we can connect in a more emotional way within our consumers, even when people think that you are pharma. No, at least the ambition for today is to take self-care to more consumers, make it simple as it possible. So the way that we communicate, that way that we do marketing must be more agile, must be more fast pieces, must be more emotional connection, because sometimes people think that doing pharma marketing is boring, but it's not to be like that. It's our ambition. It's more like being more like a consumer, our fast-moving consumer healthcare company.
Yeah, no, it's incredible because, in US, for example, it's zero boarding. So I would say that pharma business and consumer business especially, it's very, very fun and it connects in a different way. So there is definitely room for this engagement through emotion and a real connection between the consumer, the patients, and the brand, for sure. So as senior marketing excellence at Opela, Georgina, following your time at Sanofi, what excites you most about AI's potential in healthcare marketing? Are there specific applications or use cases that you believe could be particularly transformative for the industry?
Many things. For me, I'm amazed to see that possibilities are like unlimited, no? As AI is taking a big role in forming all our marketing strategy, creativity, brand building, the idea of AI, powering personalization is helping brands to deliver highly relevant experiences tailored to individual consumers. No, with AI, we can action faster, we can think big, we can lead with innovation on a very agile and very efficient way. Actually, so technology is absolutely impacting the way we work in a positive way. No, the fact that AI can make more accessible and also identify the wisest investments when it comes to the marketing spends, it's amazing. No, our company aims, as I was mentioning before, to evolve from a regular OTC company to a more fast FMCH or a fast-moving consumer healthcare company, and making self-care as simple as possible. I'm so excited as well that by realizing that within AR we are empowering our teams and that we are empowering ourselves with new tools, maybe could be internal or external tools, and we will be dipping on that later, that allow us to potentialize our skills and bring this vision to life. No, we are really making a step up in that understanding, in consumer centricity, creativity, innovation. And as a result, we are more able to better understand and meet our consumer needs because that is all about. No, we need to be and put consumers the center of everything that we do. I'm amazed at the same time, processing honestly how can AI can expand our ability to discover different points of views. Even maybe consider theses or disruptive or acts that you think that were so true within AI. You can expand this thought uh, by creating a new idea or testing it or bringing it to life or execute it or refine it. Now there is many different use cases that you can have, but something important for me that excites me most is when people think that AI will replace you. For me, is that's different. No, they think that AI can assist in analyzing data and automating tasks. It's human intelligence that sparks the imagination to ask the critical questions or the critical business questions. Ensure like your intuition. No, it's embedded there. The human thing must guide and educate the AI tool so we can get better results.
It seems that we're coming from a generic perspective on AI to a very specific one now. So more than 65% of the CMOs actually state AI integration as one of the priorities for this year. I think from an uncertain context that we have today, there are more and more marketers that come to the table and think, okay, how AI can help me to get more efficiency, how AI can bring me more sales, how AI, and I think I really like the insight that you brought, can challenge the strategy that I have right now and what I'm doing. So, and be this ping pong approach on the business strategies in order to get to better results. So I really liked what you said, and I think that it's very interesting, that point of view. So with your experience in marketing and now with Opella digital ecosystem strategies, what AI tools or applications have become essential in your marketing strategy? So I noticed from your background that you've worked on digital transformation initiatives and e-commerce implementation. How has AI enhanced these efforts before and now?
That's a really good question. I could say that we have different use cases or different tools. Some of them are in the way of being adopted. Another one are some things that we are just evaluating. But I would love to share the ones that really took my attention and the ones that at least nowadays are really helping us to answer business questions such as, so I will divide this in some levels of information. The first one is generative AI for content generation. The volume of content of assets, including videos, blogs, that we deliver in a heartbeat with an exceptional quality that we use for social media and for our digital channels is like one that is taking the most relevancy to the company. The second one are those that I consider that can help us to inform our brand strategy. One of them could be Signals Gen AI, which is a tool from Ipsos. This tool turns vast amounts of data or insights from consumer. It's like a powerful social listening tool, which allow us to get insights in less than 60 seconds. Now, this is pretty important. The other one, and I really like this, is the Persona Bot. The Persona Bot brings segments to life by interacting and extending beyond segmentation data. Putting this one an easy way, we recreate the characteristics of any consumer based on our own data and turn into like a living digital persona. No? So we can continuously ask questions, or we can better understand their tensions or their pain points or their challenges they have in terms of any topic or any need state, so we can deliver better solutions to tackle that need states. No,
Go ahead, please.
the other one, and I could say this is to inform your communications or innovation strategy. Creative sparks. Now we used to have the traditional Spark one, and now we have the Spark AI, no, which allow us to test on land at faster at a scale. So much content, maybe you can test communications, or you can test some claims, or you can test some products, no? The other ones, and something in which we are working to adopt in a more agile way, is agile screenings or agile testing. Just for like educative purposes, we're talking about screening is used to identify and select participants who want to select in any group within a specific criteria, versus testing, in which we use to evaluate a specific hypothesis or products or campaigns. No, with this, it's about seamlessly integrating fast, cost-efficient, and reliable consumer testing practices into our innovation and creative development processes. The other one is our portfolio strategy, which is more based like on innovation. And for that, we use one I like really much, the Inno Explorer. The Inno Explorer is a platform in which we can develop and test winning or ideas for innovations. No, these also tools builds consumer relevant ideas or concepts, products or packages, and predict their potential in any product category.
Mm-hmm. How it predicts, Gina? Is like in business potential, or how it predicts?
Based on consumer preferences. No,
Okay.
they get the insights and the data, so we can connect or identify if the product that we are identify or we want to launch it to the market really fits into the customer needs.
Okay, and it gets you
So
like
that's
what's going to be the potential market share or potential sales, or how it
Yeah, it
predicts?
gives you many information. You can have like the size of the opportunity
But
in terms of numbers, identify the need states. I will tell you like an example. Now, if we have any multivitamins product, and you are identifying that maybe people would love to have, I don't know, something that help them to sleep. No,
yes,
we can deploy a better understand the size of the opportunity on depending the ability of the product to win with those type of consumers, or maybe the interesting of maybe we can reach people who does set use for now any multivitamins product. We can measure the total amount of population which is maybe not now consuming multivitamins, but is able to consume that if you give them a reliable solution.
yeah. That's amazing, and it's a lot of use cases. Well, clearly Opella is leading the way in many ways, and I think that all these use cases makes a lot of sense. So you have a lot of experience actually in personalized communication and performance marketing plans, also coming from the past. And I was particularly interested by your work in Pharmaton purpose campaign and the successful brand strategies you implemented. So how was AI specifically influencing your approach to omnichannel marketing and personalization in healthcare?
Yes, as AI has been pivotal unifying and analyzing vast amounts of consumer data from different touch points and channels, providing us deep insights from specific groups based on their behaviors, preference, demographics, which allow us to build different audiences for our brands or for our categories, enabling us to create hyper-personalized content to people in real time. So in that way, we can deliver the right message in the right time to the right person. No, that's what we call precision marketing. Basically, the idea is to leverage data and technology to identify and target specific customer segments with highly personalized messages. I will give you an example. No? We use AI to deliver personalized content to our healthcare professionals. This approach has significantly enhanced their engagement and satisfactions. The way that it works is we research and discover the characteristics of these audiences or any audiences, such as doctors in this case, by analyzing behaviors, interests, and the content that they are looking for. So we create a specific segments based on this information. And with this, we create content that is appealing for each type of doctor specialty, for example, and we can deliver targeted content for each consumer healthcare professional, no?
Yeah.
According to their searches or according to their interests.
And one question, Gina. Obviously, this is different than CPG, no? Because you're talking about consumers, but also there is a component of patients, no? Of patients, sorry. So in that aspect, how all of this agile and speed connects with regulatory context?
A very good question. Because what you need to do normally, it's sometimes you need to deliver information or pass through different regulatory approval processes in order to deliver any kind of communication. Sometimes you need to be super creative in order to team up with regulatory teams in order to secure that you accelerate that you have their approval and the local authorities approval to launch your communications. But at least we are delivering and we are teaming up pretty deeply with them in order to find out ways to have like this established communication so we can launch in a more real time.
Yeah, amazing. It's I'm sure that it's going to be something that is going to be transformed as well. So little by little, even the regulatory hurdles will be somehow automatized, and we'll be able to connect beforehand. So that's an amazing thing, and I think that we all going to move towards that direction. So Gina, for marketing leaders in the healthcare industry that really want to embrace AI, what learning resources or approaches would you recommend?
Well, taking my example as a reference, honestly, I really learned from different events that AI partners or solution providers are doing. For example, Adobe, Google, Ipsos, many different technology suppliers do some events in which you can learn a lot from the solutions, but from AI as well. Uh, Industry reports and white papers, no? I really trust that information coming from maybe, I don't know, big consultants like EY or McKinsey or another consultant firms publishes with daily reports for AI trends and applications. Another way, honestly, is social media, Instagram, no? Is we have many resources on Instagram and TikTok, blogs, AI influencers, coaches through LinkedIn as well, webinar and conference paid, una paid basis, no? But I think you need to confirm yourself by a group of mix and tools that can help you to better understand different types of AI because it's not that simple. But something that has been working so much for me is not only kind of a study, but learning by doing, you know? Because sometimes, yes, you go to the webinar and you go to the event, but at the end, you don't test and learn. No, I think that learning by doing is critically important in the same way that you can learn from the courses. No,
It's amazing. And how much, what is the percentage of time that you've been saving by introducing AI into your workflows and try to automatize some of the tasks?
that's a good question. 80% of my time for that project, and it's fascinating time to all of us to be savvy marketers with tech.
Yeah, it looks more simple than it is, but definitely there are a lot of things that you can do by yourself by experimenting now. Because finally, I think that there is obviously the technology, but the technology serves to solve problems, no? And the way that you approach it changes the strategy. And this is something that when you start actually bringing all these use cases that you mentioned, and you start understanding the big picture, your way of perceiving the strategy changes as well. And this is something that it's really mind blowing when you get there and you say, "Wow!" So you can actually connect different things, change the way you work, and get better results. And I think that when you get to these insights and you start playing with them like you did when you had the digital transformation and all the new revolutions that you had in digital marketing, that is the moment that actually it surfaces a different approach to marketing now, one that comes with a strong empowerment and a strong focus on results that changes somehow the way that we work. So it's great. So Janet, thank you very much. So before wrapping up, I would like to recap some of the key insights from our conversations today. So the first thing is that you shared really a very strong, compelling use cases for AI in healthcare marketing. So you extended somehow the number of use cases from leveraging generative AI to produce content at scale, implementing real-time data extraction systems that fuel campaigns with insights, obviously, to also deploy sophisticated predictive analytics that evaluate product and campaign potential based on evolving consumer preferences and market demand. So a set of AI solutions that somehow connected actually empower and boost your marketing performance. Second, the power of hyper-personalization. We are seeing it throughout all the sectors and through many use cases when you actually bring AI to play and help you on the hyper-personalization, basically on content, but also on AI-driven consumer segmentation, has emerged as a game changer and as an opportunity now. So you illustrate as well several possibilities now to connect real time and bring much more brand relevance and connect in a meaningful way with the consumer. And third, you reminded as well to be successful in AI, it's important to stay curious now, test and learn fast from industry events, industry books, and also white papers that can help you to leverage your knowledge and your connection to the field. So Georgina, it's been great having you on the show. So how can our listeners connect with you, Gina?
By LinkedIn, you can have my profile. Just send me a message. I'll be happy to share with you.
Amazing, fantastic. So Georgina, it's really a pleasure to have you in the show. And Thank you very much for being here. And for our listeners, don't forget to subscribe to the AI Marketing Transformation podcast for more conversations with leading thinkers at the intersection of marketing, AI, and business transformation. Until next time, stay curious and keep innovating.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of the AI Marketing Transformation podcast. If you are a marketing leader who wants to tap into the most recent insights and innovative strategies in marketing and AI, be sure to subscribe. We appreciate your time and look forward to having you with us on the next episode.